Hello everyone, welcome back. Another recent finds. These are finds from right before the new year, so like late December. So yeah, let's just get right into it. This first one is Got Live If You Want It by the Rolling Stones, the first ever punk album. And it's the mono copy. Vinyl Ritchie, if you're watching this, I got the mono, and it does sound pretty good, considering it's live recording. This is actually a fake live album for some of it. I think a few of the tracks are live, a few of them are just studio tracks that have crowd noise piped in. I think BipBopBoom was the other one who said this was the first punk album. But like, yeah, this has got this certain snottiness to it that is reminiscent of sort of punk deal, I guess. They do a great version of Under My Thumb. Get Off of My Cloud is great version. Lady Jane doesn't have that energy, but still kind of a really good version. I like it a lot. Yeah, really cool. Really glad I could pick it up, especially after hearing about its punkness. I didn't really think of buying this one before, but this was $1. This was in the dollar bin. You gotta get it for $1, and it's not in the greatest shape, but I don't mind. Plays through pretty well, so yeah, just glad to pick that one up. This next one was also in the dollar bin, and this is just a great record. It's cheap, and I see it everywhere, but finally picked it up for $1. It was in good condition. This is Groovin' by the Young Rascals. A fantastic 60s pop album. Like, in terms of 60s pop, I don't know if it gets much better than this. There's the original Atlantic label. This is a pretty decent copy, especially for the price I paid for it. Yeah, just fantastic. I mean, it's got A Girl Like You is a big hit. Sueno is a great song. Groovin' is a fantastic song. You Better Run, Robert Plant covered that before his Led Zeppelin days and released it as a single. Just a really great album in general. Really enjoyed this one. This next one was another dollar bin purchase, and another one that I've been looking for a while that's cheap, but I was looking for a dollar copy and I finally got one. Second Winter by Johnny Winter. I think they're both on it. It's both of them in there. It's pretty good. Side 1 was really good. I really enjoyed side 1 of this. Memory Pain is great. The Good Love was really good. And then side 2 is like these covers of 50s rockers. And I was not into that. It was I don't know. Not even great covers, Like, they sound kind of close to the original in my opinion. I don't know. And then I don't know if I ever got a chance to play side 3. This is a 3-sided record, which is very odd. There's a lot of things that are very odd about this album. But I really like the first side. See, there's side 4, just blank, which is strange. I mean, you figured they could jam for 20 minutes and stick it on there, but I don't think they wanted that. But yeah, it's definitely worth picking up. This next one here, really kind of surprised me. This was really cheap. It's like $4, so I was like, why not? And I picked it up. Secret Treaties by Blue Oyster Cult. This is fantastic. Really great, heavy hard rockin' 70s record. great songs. It kind of flows together really nicely. This is a whole album experience, for sure. But I really love early Blue Oyster Cult. This copy has the inner sleeve and all that. Just a version where they colored in this sleeve. I don't know. But a really great album. I love early Blue Oyster Cult. This is their third or fourth, I think. The self-titled is amazing, and so is Tyranny and Mutation. This came out in 74, I think. Yeah. Great album. Highly recommend listening to that one if you haven't heard it before. Definitely worth a listen. This next one I got a super sweet deal on, and again, surprised me how good it was. Well, I guess not. Sly and the Family Stone fresh. $3 for this one in an antique store, and it's so good. This is just a fantastic album. I didn't know if this one was good or not. I knew I had it in my want list, but I saw it and it was $3, and I was like, well, might as well take a chance on it, and really glad I did. It's not a bad copy either. I was reading the Wikipedia, and apparently the first song, In Time, Miles Davis really liked that song, and he made his band listen to it for 30 minutes straight or something. I don't know if that's true. Who knows, but like, this is a fantastic album. I don't doubt it. It's a cool gatefold, and it's got the inner sleeve and all that. But yeah, definitely pick this one up because this is a great funk album. This next one I found in an antique store, and it was such a good deal, and it's one I've been looking for, so I was really excited. This is the Eyes of the Beacon Street Union, and I didn't take it out of the sleeve because there's the price sticker where it says $2. Really picked up all cheap stuff this time. This album is really good except for a few songs, and those songs just bring it down so much. It starts with My Love Is, a pretty good psych track. I don't really remember that one too much. And then it just has these 3 blues covers that are kind of just so, like, standard. Like, there's nothing special about them at all. They do Beautiful Delilah, and the singer does a really good Dave Davies impression. He sounds exactly like Dave Davies. It's kind of crazy. But then, like, Sport in Life, 405, they're just, like, unmemorable, not great, kind of bluesy cover, whatever. But then you get Mystic Morning, and it's the morning spelled Mourning. And it's on par with Ultimate Spinach, which this is a Bosstown sound band. Yeah, great song. And then side 2 is just great. It's a great psych album. Definitely worth owning. It's a really good album. It's just that there's just 3 songs that kind of put me off on it. It's kind of a shame, but yeah, I spend it quite a few times. But if you were to listen to a track off of this album, I think I'd pick Mystic Morning. Sticking with the psych, this one is so weird, but it's like so good at the same time, and I don't know. It's just so strange. This is the Electric Prunes Mass in F minor, and man, I put this on. I was like, what? I like it though. Like, I like it. The jams, the psych fuzzed out guitar jams are so good. But you have to get through Latin and Greek chanting. This is a Christian psych album. It's like, it just doesn't, I don't know. there's a really great video on YouTube somewhere. I'll have to find the link, where some guy talks about how these albums came to be, how the Electric Prunes turned into whatever this was. These are produced by David Axelrod, or written and arranged by David Axelrod. Basically, the Electric Prunes signed like the worst record deal in the history of record deals. Basically gave them the full rights to the name and the full rights to the music and full creative control, all over to Dave Hassinger, I think. And this just, the first album did really well because I had Too Much to Dream Last Night, which is an amazing psych song, and amazing psych album. And then they did Underground, which is arguably better than the first one. And then this was the next one. I think Underground didn't sell well or something. They just gave this album to David Axelrod, and I think the Prunes are actually playing on this. Some sources say it's session musicians, some say it's the Electric Prunes. I think some songs have session musicians. I think the first three are definitely the Prunes. But the fuzzed out psych jams on this are great. The weird Latin chanting is not great. It kind of works because the chanting is not that much of the song. It's like the chants will happen at the beginning of the song and then they'll jam for the rest, which is good. And I think it's worth owning, this one. It's worth listening to, for sure. It's just, you have to kind of go in with the mindset that you're going to listen to some weird music, and that's what you're going to get. Yeah, it's strange, and it's out there, but the jams are really good. Like, yeah, definitely, it's worth it for the jams, basically. And the last one I got here, I paid up for this one. It was in an antique store, and this was the only album that I didn't have from this group that I still wanted. So I figured I would, and it's a cool pressing, so I decided to pick it up. Saucer Full of Secrets by Pink Floyd. It's got the floppy cover, so it's a UK, and this is fifth pressing or something, Discogs says. I don't know. It's from 1973. This album gets a lot of flack, and I really enjoy this album. I like this one a lot. Let There Be More Light is a great song, a great opener. Remember a Day is my favorite on the album. Rick Wright wrote like the best early Pink Floyd songs, and he didn't get the recognition he deserves for it. All of my favorite early Pink Floyd songs were written by Rick Wright. Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun is next. Kind of weird, you know. That's how Pink Floyd is, especially the early stuff. It's very psychedelic, you know, but I like it. I like it. Corporal Clegg is super goofy, but still enjoyable. I like it, honestly. A Saucer Full of Secrets, that one's weird. It's fine. Like, in an album setting, it makes sense. But, like, taking that song out and putting it on a playlist or something, it just doesn't work like that. Seesaw was great, but I don't really remember what that track sounds like at the moment. And then Jug Band Blues, the only one written by Syd Barrett, ends the album, and that's a great song. I do enjoy this album. I think people hate on it too much. I guess compared to other albums they made, it's not up to that standard, but still, it's a great psych album. That's the label. It's a clean copy. 1975 or something pressing. And then the seller put the sticker on the back cover, and when I took it off, it ripped it. So thank you for doing that. But it's definitely a good album, and I'm glad I got to purchase this one. I did pay up for it, but I don't mind. And that's it. That's my stack for now. Those were all from 2023. I haven't bought any records in 2024 yet, surprisingly. Maybe I would by the time this comes out, but thanks everyone for watching.